What is up, guys? Welcome back to the Pueblo County Sports Experience Podcast. My name is Devin Meyer. Today I'm here with Tannin, Chase, Bellina, usual podcast crew.
Yes, sir.
Manny's sitting right behind the cameras. I took a picture. I'll send it to him. He'll include it in the video. But Manny's here too, for the most part, kind of. We have Eliza switching, directing, doing all of our audio stuff.
Yep.
Whatever. Anyways, it's been a little bit of a break.
Yeah.
We had senior ditch week
Yeah, it's been
and
long.
our audio wasn't working, so had a quite a gap. So welcome to episode 3 of the spring sports season.
About time.
About
That's
time.
all I got to say.
Next week we will have an episode. So for the first time ever, you guys will get back-to-back weeks.
Finally, bro.
Finally. That being said, what do we have to start us off? Who's starting us off today? Soccer?
I'll start us off with some soccer. If I'm being honest, I don't even think we covered that like Canyon City week.
I don't think we covered Canyon City. I
Yeah.
think the last game we covered was East.
Okay, so going way back, a couple weeks ago, we played Canyon City at Canyon City on the 8th of April, and we won that game 2-1. It was a good game, right? Let me check. We had goals from, looks like
I think it was
had
Jenny and Lily.
Jenny and Lily, 2 assists from Aubriana Roy Ball, so pretty solid game there, 2-1, nothing to complain about, right? And then after that, we went and we played Centennial at home, and we beat them 2-1 as well.
Lily,
Close game,
Adams,
close
Stella,
game.
and Devin.
Yep, we had goals from Lily and Stella. And then after that, we went and played Cheyenne Mountain. Absolutely close of a game, right? We went to Cheyenne Mountain, played them on the 12th of April. I believe that was a Saturday. We lost 3-2. Unfortunately, we lost 3-2. But we did have goals from Macy Martinez and Stella Nevins. We had assists from Aubriana Roy Ball and Lily Adams. That's just, Cheyenne Mountains, they're a good school all the way around.
they
Every
really
sport,
are.
every sport they play, they're good. And so
Yeah.
keeping it that close with them, I'd consider it an accomplishment, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
Then after that, I think the following Tuesday, we played Central at Dutch Clark. Won that game 10-0. Huge game.
With 3 goals from Macy Martinez.
3 goals from Macy
hat
Martinez.
trick.
That's crazy.
Hat
And
trick.
literally just about everyone else scored as well. Reese Lanham scored. Lily Adams scored. Jenny scored. Rihanna Mueller scored. Riley Stubnick scored. Sophia Howe scored. Noah Weck scored. That's
Sheesh.
crazy.
That's
crazy.
a lot of
Our
people.
goalkeeper. Wait, who else was in goal?
Might have been Kenna White. She's the JV keeper.
Oh,
And
okay.
White.
And I think
So
she's the
maybe
backup
threw
for
Kenna in
varsity
there.
as well.
Okay. I got you. And then on Thursday, I believe it was, Saturday. Saturday, we played Lewis Palmer at home
Yikes.
and we lost 5-0. Unfortunately.
Hey, whoever Brooklyn Ellis is for Lewis Palmer, bro, probably going, I don't know, going somewhere.
Pretty solid. Going
she's
somewhere, though,
pretty,
yeah.
Pretty good at soccer, if I
Yeah,
say so
yeah.
myself.
She's just a freshman too.
Just
Yeah,
a freshman.
That's crazy. So she had 3 goals on us.
and she only missed 1 shot
That's crazy.
the entire night. So,
That's absurd.
Yeah, that's really
That's
good.
crazy.
That's really good.
that being said,
Yeah,
that's soccer. We have a couple games coming up.
we do. We have South tonight.
Yeah,
We do have South tonight. We are streaming that
the
game
22nd.
22nd. All right, so stay tuned for that. We play East tomorrow at Dutch Clark, right? So that's pretty much all we got for this week.
Tomorrow being the 23rd
Tomorrow being the 23rd.
Preach.
for Manny. Manny's giving us looks.
Yep.
And then after that, we got Palmer Ridge as our only non-league game left in the season.
Mhm.
And then it's just Centennial, Central. So pretty chill lineup
Yeah.
Yeah,
of what we have left.
Palmer Ridge might be
Yeah.
tough.
Palmer Ridge
Palmer-
might be tough. They're
Yeah.
pretty good.
How are they
so.
doing this season so far? Are they looking good?
They're 6-1-2, so they've only lost 1 game. So
So
pretty solid.
that's similar to
Yeah,
our.
that's pretty
yeah,
similar.
that's
similar to
actually.
ours.
Record.
So that should be an interesting game.
They got a young team.
They
Lily
beat
Hawkins
Pueblo
and
West.
Tegan Potterfield.
And they beat Cheyenne Mountain as well. So
Oh,
they're pretty
Oh,
solid.
wow.
Yeah, it's-
That's impressive. That's impressive.
Yeah.
Pretty
So
solid
that'll be a
team.
game to watch, actually.
Yeah.
That'll be a pretty good game.
And we're playing them.
We were playing them
Sometime next
28th.
week.
Yes, I think next Tuesday.
Are we playing them there or here?
There.
At Palmer Ridge.
unfortunately.
Dang. I kind of wanted to stream that one.
Yeah,
that'd be a
That
cool
would've been a
stream.
good one.
To stream.
That being said, it is time to move on to girls tennis with Bellina.
Yup.
Yeah.
Bellina, let us know how things have been
All
over the
right.
past
So
couple
this
weeks.
is our last week of like regular season, and then we will move into regionals and state. I'm gonna kind of go over our last few matches we had. So we played South, beat them 7-0.
Nice.
Like, granted, they don't have a 3 or 4 doubles like we discussed, but still everyone else was able to win. Then we
Bravo.
went into the South Invite, which was the weekend of the 11th and 12th. Everyone did pretty good there. Roxy and Nadia placed second out of 16 teams for
Dang.
2 doubles. So they did really good. They lost to Mullen in 3 sets. Like, it was a really good match to watch overall. Everyone else did pretty good too. Battled, but no one placed as high as those 2. And then we went and played East, which we had a 6-1 win
Who
there.
lost?
Bella lost to Ava. Ava is a junior, and she's a pretty solid player. They went to tiebreakers for both sets, so the score was like 6-7, 6-7.
I just bit right on the highway.
Dang.
Dang,
It was
yeah, that's
really close in both sets. And then Anna had to go to 3 sets and play a tiebreaker her 3rd set to figure
Dang,
out who won. So it
dang.
was, and she pulled it out, and it was a really good match to watch also. So there's some battles going on there.
Nice.
And then we went into the Hornet Invite, which unfortunately Saturday got canceled for that because of the weather.
The weather,
That was,
yeah.
this
It was bad.
past weekend, and the weather
Yeah,
was pretty
yeah.
bad. So we only got to play Friday, but everyone was doing pretty good. We didn't really get to see who was going to place, but that's all I have for that. And then we go into this week, and on the 22nd, which is tonight, we play Central. Central's currently 5-0, but they've also just beat all the teams we've beat and have played mainly Pueblo schools so far. So there's that. And then tomorrow, which is April 23rd, we got a match added literally yesterday because we found out that we are 7th seed in team championships for state. So we're the only Pueblo school that made this for the 2nd year in a row, and we'll play the 10th seed George Washington here.
Just him.
What?
Just Georgia Washington.
Just
George Washington.
George Washington, yeah.
I have to
Tough.
make that joke every time.
Yeah.
So
So we'll do that tomorrow, and then on Thursday, the 24th, we play Mesa Ridge, and that is senior night. So
Wow.
yeah,
All right.
that's the
Well,
week.
All right.
sounds like
Rad.
girls tennis is doing all right so
Yep,
far.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
I agree.
shout out them. And yeah, good luck on your guys' final week. Good luck to you,
Thank
Bellina.
you.
Heck yeah.
Bring home that doubles 4 championship.
Bring it
Yeah,
home.
well, there's still like some more stuff. Like we have the team state this week,
Yep.
and then if we win on Wednesday, we play on Friday.
Nice.
Yeah. So
Wait, Loki, I might be able to go to that.
well, we're if we win, we're most likely playing Cheyenne Mountain at Cheyenne Mountain on
Oh
Friday.
yeah, you guys will kill them.
Yeah. Anyway,
We'll see.
moving on to boys swim.
Boys swim. All right. Boys swim has been a little bit of a thing, you know. We had quite a bit of a break in between the 4th and the 12th, to which we had the Hornet Invitational, where we took 3rd of 6th with a couple people placing pretty well. Chance Herbert's taking 1st in the 100 fly, and I saw we had one more. Oh, our 200 relay team also taking 1st. We had a couple good placers throughout, but other than those 2, we didn't have any other 1st places. After that, we had a meet against Central, who we beat 114 to 63, and then we lost to Discovery Canyon 106 to 77. Overall, just good stuff. Nothing really great from any kids that go to county, I believe.
Yeah.
Our relay teams are looking nice though.
Nice.
That's good, yeah.
They're placing relatively well. We play Widefield today on the 22nd. So good luck to them. Good luck, boys. And yeah, just keep working. State's coming up on the 9th. So just keep an eye out for them. And yeah, busy
Stuff.
week.
Good stuff.
Oh, and then Saturday they got Fountain Valley. So
Nice.
at
Nice
Fountain
little
Valley.
duel.
So good luck.
Radical.
Sounds good.
All right. On to girls golf. Chase, your turn finally. You get to speak your mind.
Finally, I get to speak my
Oh,
mind.
wait, you had soccer. Never mind.
Yeah, I was
no,
like-
that's all right though.
My bad.
I'm ready. I'm ready for some girls golf. Shout out to Caprice Lezak for all this information, by the way. So basically, the girls golf team, they had the central invite on Monday of last week. Pueblo County finished 3rd overall, and Maddie Mandrich and Riley Jubik both placed within the top 20, which is really good.
Yeah.
Solid.
So yesterday they had the West Invite, and they felt like they did pretty well. I'm not too sure what the scores were on that, but Capri said that they did pretty well. They have the East Invite tomorrow, Wednesday, at Walking Stick, and that's the regional course, so it will be a good look for state qualifiers. That's what she said.
Nice.
So
Walking Stick is a very nice course.
yeah, no, I love Walking Stick. Love me some Walking Stick. But yeah, that's about all I got for girls golf. So we can move on to some boys volleyball. Tannin.
And that'll be me. So,
What's been going on in the world of boys volleyball?
all right. So it has been a fat minute for, volleyball. They have had a ton of games. So we're just going to go over those now. We played Fountain Fort Carson a few weeks ago, the 8th of April. We won that set. It was a close one, but we got it out.
We got it out.
3-2. Solid win. Rock Canyon, we played a few days later. Swept them 3-0. Falso Ridge, never heard of them, but apparently they're pretty good at volleyball because we lost to them 3-1.
It's unfortunate.
That is pretty unfortunate.
Pretty unfortunate. Now I'm going to check them out. Oh, 15-5. They're very similar to us.
They are. I think that's our exact overall.
Yeah. And then we're ranked 18th and they're ranked 11th.
Dang.
So.
Yeah.
Pretty good team, actually.
Yeah, they are. And Cheyenne Mountain was the day after them, and Cheyenne Mountain, I mean, they're all right, but
They're about the same as us, yeah.
they're about the same
Same record,
as us.
15-5.
15-5.
That seems where
Wow.
to be where all the good teams are at right now.
15-5, yeah.
So we lost to them 3-1. But I still have faith. Like I said, the records are super similar. I still think that we could beat them in the future, especially if we meet them in state. You never know.
Yeah.
Dude, one dude is averaging 3.6 kills per set.
Rookie numbers, if you ask me.
That's insane.
Bro.
So
All right, Ponderosa. Never heard of them.
No, yes, you have.
I have.
you
You
most
haven't
definitely
heard
have
of
heard of
Ponderosa.
Ponderosa.
Heard of them.
Well, it doesn't matter anyways. We swept them. The Vanguard School, the logo that always confuses me, swept them as well.
It's 3 horses.
Oh, yeah. Canyon City swept them as well. So we had a nice winning streak going on there.
Heck yeah.
Discovery Canyon was a really close one. 3-2. Discovery Canyon took that one. And we played Canyon City again.
Oh my gosh, look at these scores. 25-20, 24-26, 24-20.
Holy cow.
It went
Those
into
are
a
close.
5 sets.
Yeah, it was super close the entire,
Wow.
entire time through.
24, 20. 3 of them were 26-24. That's absurd.
That is crazy.
That's hype.
What a battle.
I know. And then
Who had the what are kills looking like this?
Dunlap.
Brody
Yeah, Brody
Dunlap.
Dunlap is killing it.
Brody Dunlap had 11 kills.
He's popping off. And then Canyon City, we played them, swept them again. So yeah, we've been cooking this season. As we've said a few times, our overall record is 15-5. We have just 3 games left in the regular season. Today, the 22nd, we play Lutheran, and Lutheran, they are all right. Their overall record is 9-8. So
In 4A, we're the 3rd best team.
That's
We're the
crazy.
3rd best team in 4A. In all of Colorado, we're 18th, and then Valor Christians above us, some
Yeah,
crazy
just teams like that. Yeah.
crazy huge schools.
no, we got a cracked volleyball team. So Lutheran should be a solid win. And then upcoming, we have the Thomas McLaren School and CSCHS.
Colorado Christian High School.
That's the one.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, not too many games left. And the remaining teams are not bad. They're all right. Especially the Christian school, Colorado Springs Christian High School. 12-5. They're a pretty solid team. That's their record, 12-5. So we have some interesting games upcoming, but I think our team is pretty dominant, I'd say. I think we got these games in the bag.
Yeah, I think we'll end on a
Yeah,
very
it
high
seems like
note and then go into state relatively well. I'd love to see us make a run. Of course, we would have to play some of these bigger schools that we have lost to, but I'm not too worried. I think we could make a run. I think you'll see us end top 10.
Yeah. No,
I got to do more research on how state volleyball works, but I think you can see us going on a little bit of a run there.
I definitely see it too. I see it happening. We're looking good this year.
Samesies. All right, next we're going to be heading into some stats for our volleyball players. Kills per set, Brody Dunlap. What else do you expect? Leading 2.6 kills per set. Pretty good.
Twin brother right under him.
Twin brother, good old Brady right under him. And you see both of their names, even if they're not topping leaderboards, you see their names across all leaderboards. Brody's on hitting percentage. Brady's on both serving aces and aces per
The only thing
set.
you won't see him on is total blocks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's about it though. That's
Oh
about
well. And kills, Brody Dunlap is leading in total kills, 174, and then Brady right under him at 120. So, yeah, I mean the Dunlap brothers.
Brody Dunlap's going crazy.
Brody Dunlap is going crazy. Brady also popping off. So yeah, shout out to those guys. They've been doing great all season. We've talked about them a ton, but that's all I've got for volleyball. Stay tuned to see how they do at state and for these remaining games of the season. But we're going to be heading over to lacrosse, which Bellina will take it from here.
How's
Yeah.
the girls lacrosse team
They
looking?
got one win.
That's
Oh,
huge.
wait,
That's
another one?
crazy.
No,
Oh.
we didn't end up talking about it yet
Oh,
because we had
Yeah,
it
we're gonna talk
recorded.
about
So we talked about it yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah, they won against Palmer 9-8.
Let's freaking go.
Yeah. Oh wait, they played Palmer again yesterday.
Oh, how'd they do?
It didn't get updated for some reason.
It's
The
not.
scores aren't in. No.
Okay, so we don't know how they did.
Someone text Lexi Lanier.
They did play them again. They also played Cheyenne Mountain and lost to Cheyenne Mountain, but it was 14-4, which is closer scores than normal for them.
Hey, not
So-
bad. Yeah.
14-4 is close.
Yeah.
Not bad.
And then yesterday they played Palmer, but scores aren't in for that. And then on the 24th they play Liberty, who's also 1-9. So
That might be a close
yeah,
one.
yeah. We'll
Fire.
see.
Hey,
be a battle.
Liberty, you better watch yourself.
Yeah.
Your
Alright.
days are numbered.
Watch your back.
And then boys lacrosse, they're 11-3. They won against Thomas Jefferson 17-3. Jaron
Nice
had
fight.
1 assist. Brian had 4. They won against Palmer 20-0. Brian had 3 goals, 3 assists, and Jaron had 2 assists. Then they won against Denver North 19-4. Brian had 2 goals and 2 assists. Littleton 18-0 win. Brian with 1 goal and an assist. And then they lost to Denver East 17-6. So
And then they have their last game coming up.
yeah, May 2nd. So
Yep.
they have a little bit of a break here, but their season's looking pretty good. They're first in their
in the
league.
Metro,
Yeah.
Metro Boomin.
Yep.
Metro Boomin League. I don't know. I don't know what their league. It's Metro something. Might just be Metro. But first in their division, doing
Yeah.
great
God,
compared to other lacrosse teams. Girls squad is doing better. We got
Yeah,
we
they
got
gotta
a win
win.
under our belt,
Yes.
and
They
I
gotta win.
want to see a second. If we lose to Liberty, though, you guys are cut from the podcast.
Oh.
Bro.
We just won't talk about you.
Hey,
Like we'll treat you like the middle child.
So sad.
Anyways,
High stakes though. High stakes.
hey,
Keeps
you
it
would
exciting.
know much about that, right?
I am the middle child.
Yeah.
Yep. I
So-
it's personal.
It is personal. That being said, what we have left to talk about is some track,
we
which
got
has
some
been
track. Let's get it.
Chase has been excited to talk about it, and so have I.
Yeah.
So Tannin,
It's
you got all the notes. Let us know on what's up.
Okay, so we've had technically 3 meets since we've last talked, but one of them isn't worth talking about anyways. So we're going to talk about the 2 major ones I want to talk about.
Yeah, we still talk about it. I bet you somebody did good.
I mean, we can check the Ray Headley invite. I don't know.
Just check who got first.
So we're going to be talking about
It's hot.
the Fountain track meet and the La Junta track meet. Starting with Fountain, just going to go over it real quick. So for the boys, Sayer got first in both the 400 meter and 800 meter.
Oh yeah.
What a
Sayer
dog.
What a
Vargas.
dog, dude.
We all know Sayer Vargas. He's been doing great this whole season.
Bro, he's such a dog.
And the relay team also did great at the same track meet. And our relay team's goated, both of them, both girls and boys. They got first in both the 4x2 and the 4x4. So, yeah, our relay team has been doing fantastic.
I guess the 4x4 team that they beat from Fountain Fort Carson, they won state last year.
Did they
That's-
really?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Hell
Hey,
yeah.
That's what Sarah was telling me.
Hey, I trust that source.
I
So
do trust
you,
that source.
you better believe it. So, and as for the girls, just some notable placements. Lillian Ibert placed first in both long jump and triple jump, and Delaney Paghetti placed first in high jump.
Dang.
So yeah, shout out to them. They're all, and Lily and Delaney, they're both.
Yo, check
pretty
it.
good.
Wyatt Ferris is off of all leaderboards for county.
He's off of?
Off of all of them. Orlando Rodriguez passed him in the 100 meter and the 200 meter.
Wow. Orlando.
Oh yeah, Orlando Rodriguez. Actually, I'm going to talk about that guy. He's notable in this plot line. So, moving on to the La Junta track meet, which I wanted to actually talk about. County got first overall. So for the boys, County got first. So, listen to this, right?
That's
Notable
huge.
placements. We have notable placements in pretty much every category. 100 meter, Orlando Rodriguez placed 5th. In the 200 meter, Orlando Rodriguez placed 4th. So solid performance. 400 meter, Sayer Vargas placed 1st place.
Dog.
Dude, I feel like he's always in first.
Bro, he's in
always-
first place. Everything he does.
I know Sayer. Yeah, Sayer
For
is
400
that
and
guy.
then like 800, he's always top 5.
Yep. 800 meter, Sayer Vargas in 2nd place, as Devin was just expressing.
Dog.
And in the 3,200 meter, Richard Sagona. Hope I said that right. 4th place,
Not
solid
bad.
placing. And then
Bro,
again,
that's 8 laps.
yeah,
That's horrible.
dude, that is
Why would you choose
That's
to do
crazy.
that?
That's 8
that is,
laps.
yeah. That why would voluntarily?
No, and they'd be doing that in like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Like it's crazy. Bro, I don't know how they do that.
Dude, some of these kids, man, built different. Anyway,
Manuel Bojorquez should have ran track, though.
Manuel Bojorquez
Fast
should
guy.
have ran track.
So should have you.
I
Soccer.
I probably should have.
Anyways,
maybe
go ahead,
maybe
go
you'll
ahead.
see me on the
Continue,
track next
continue.
year. But again, relay team phenomenal. They got first in the 4x1, the 4x2, and the 4x4.
Nice.
Like what do you want?
Yeah.
What more do you want?
That's
First
crazy.
place
That's
in all
absurd.
3. So yeah, they've been doing great. And that's all for the boys. So we're gonna be moving on to the girls. They got 2nd overall at the
Nice.
same meet, La Junta. So and then 100 meter hurdles, Delaney Paghetti got 2nd place and Avery Williams got 5th. And in the 300 meter hurdles, Delaney Paghetti got 2nd again, just barely being denied that 1st place. In the
Barely.
4x1 meter relay, County took 2nd place. And in the 4x2, County took 1st. So again, both of our relay teams have been doing phenomenal.
Heck
Yeah.
yeah, dude.
And in the triple jump, what did you expect? Lily Nybert,
Mhm.
1st place. I feel like every time
Bro, Lily might actually get like a legit offer for track.
it's true.
or for any other
Any other
like,
sports that
any
she
of
wants
her
to
other
do.
sports, yeah.
That's crazy.
But
that is
I
a
mean,
God-given gift. The triple jump is at least.
Oh,
Nice.
We have-
Keep that in.
Good stuff, bro. Good stuff.
Good one.
But yeah,
Smooth.
that's so yeah, our track has been we've been doing great. I mean, yeah, notable names, Sayer.
I find
mean,
it
Sayer.
funny that like our boys track team and our girls track team are like complete opposites. Like our girls track team, it does very
Good
good,
at
at the
hurdles,
hurdles
yeah.
and the jumps.
Yeah.
But not as much as the 100, 200.
We're just good at the sprints.
400.
400, 800.
yeah. We're do better at the sprints. I find that just very
That
interesting.
is weird. Yeah.
It is it I love that analysis.
Good stuff.
Thank you,
Dev.
Devin. This
Thank
is why
you.
you're on this podcast.
Thank you. Glad I earned my spot.
Oh no, yeah. Hey, keep it up though. Don't get lazy on me now.
Okay, mister, I don't want to do the podcast this week.
Hey, I never said that. Cut that out.
All right.
Okay.
On to baseball.
On to baseball.
We had a couple really good games since the last time we spoke. I believe the last game we talked about was against Longmont.
Longmont, yeah.
So we played East 2-0. Okay, then we played Lahana 9-1.
Good stuff.
This is the start of a run. Okay, Centennial blown out 12-1.
It's
Then
true.
we played South in an inning or in a game that went to extra innings.
That was a crazy
Yeah, I
game.
remember you talking about that one.
Crazy game.
Beat them 5-4.
Mhm.
Really good game. And then we also played our last and most recent game, Central 8-1. Next time we play is on the 26th at 10 a.m. against East.
This
That'll be a
Saturday.
good game.
That'll
That's
be
always
good.
Yeah.
that's always a good game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
it's
then
2-0.
we have 2 games left that aren't in league, and it'll be Mesa Ridge and the Classical Academy coming up on the 10th and the 12th of May. So you have those to look forward to as well if you're a big baseball fan. Now, diving into stats, I'm just going to go over, because we missed such a large period,
Yeah.
and there's
absolutely.
so many stats when it comes to baseball.
Yeah.
I'm just going to go over the big stuff. Patty Noga is batting .395 with Jacob and Julian coming in right under him. Patrick is also leading us in on base percentage, so he's making good
Yeah,
contact.
he is.
Also leading us in stolen bases. Cohen Glenn and Patrick are the only people with home runs, I believe, tallying up to a total of 3. Dylan Massett, great fielding percentage behind the plate. That just comes from drop third strikes pretty much. Other than that, I don't really know what else that would come from. Jonah Chavira still with a 0 ERA,
That's
but
crazy.
even more impressive, Blake Swift
That's
with a .49 ERA. Now I have to dive deeper into this because
he has
that's
28 innings pitched. Like,
Yeah,
and he hit a
that's
4.9.
actually crazy.
That's just 2 earned runs.
He's ninth. He's ninth in Colorado,
That's crazy. That's so great. He's unbelievable.
and he's top 20 for wins.
That's crazy, dude.
So Blake Swift, keep it up, my guy. I think we talked about you a little bit, but your ERA has gotten even lower since last time we talked.
Definitely
Dogs.
has.
What a dog. Back onto the stats. Cole Barger still running with a good ERA of 1.43. Anything sub 2 is really good.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Love Cole
Fielding
Barger.
percentage, Dylan Massett, Nick Hernandez. Total runs, Cohen Glenn. Hits, Julian. Slugging percentage is going to be Patrick Noga with Cohen Glenn literally right under him. That being said, now that we've gone through all the stats, it is time to give out our player of the week. And I'll start us off. I'm just going to go ahead and say it right now. Sarah Vargas has earned it.
Yes, finally, yes.
I'm giving it my vote to him.
Has he gotten it yet?
No.
Give me Sarah
Shocker.
Vargas. I want Sarah Vargas too. That's my vote.
I mean, Sarah Vargas. I was gonna say Sarah Vargas. I mean, he's been popping off all season, and we just talked about the stats just now. First place in like pretty much top 5, top
Everything he
3
does,
in
yeah.
pretty much
He-
everything he does.
He's like
So,
top 3 in everything he does.
Bellina, you can change it up.
Yeah, I was gonna say Lily Nybert,
That's
but
fair.
Fire.
I mean,
Yeah.
another track athlete
Yeah.
that just really does deserve.
Mhm.
Yeah, no, yeah,
As
she
much-
does.
no, they both deserve
Yeah.
it. But
They
yeah,
definitely do.
So good choices. Congratulations, Sarah Vargas, for Player of the Week.
Yes, sir, Sarah. Good stuff.
All right, Chase, outro.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Make sure you guys go follow, like, subscribe on all our accounts at PCH, PCSN. You know, it's been a fun year. We're coming to an end pretty soon. You know, we only have a couple podcasts left. But, you know, from me and Devin, it's been a lot of fun. So we'll see y'all next time. Later, y'all.
See ya.
why are you sitting like that, Devin?